Good morning. Welcome to our Saturday morning writing live stream. I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of Gaslamp Fantasy with an LGBTQ plus focus. And with me is my amazing co-host, Jamie Sands. Hi, Jamie.
Hello. I also write queer romance and urban fantasy. My desk just clonked. And I'm a TikToker.
Hey.
Hey.
Are the animals on your t-shirt the right way up? Or is this
They
like
are. So what happened was I ordered this shirt. This is the David Farrier Webworm shirt, featuring all the animals that have ever been mentioned on his newsletter. And the first one they sent me, the animals were upside down. And I was like, I don't know if I am so angry about it, but, they might want to know. So I emailed them and I said, hey, the animals on my shirt are the wrong way up. What should I do? And they said, well, we've got another one that you can have. But I don't know how much you can see this, but the lines on the animals are a bit bold compared to how they are on the sleeve and on the back. They're like, it's another printing error, but that's the only one we've got in your size for the moment. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And then they said, and keep the other one. So now I've got two shirts, one with upside down animals and one without. And it's really nice quality. So I went and purchased some other shirts from the same place this week because it's the little local sustainable brand. I think they operate out of Wellington, and all of their cotton is organic and sustainable, and when you're done with the shirt you can send it back to them and they will recycle it into something else. So very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Little Yellow Bird is the name of the store, and it's pretty little. So I don't know, because Little Yellow Bird, because David Farrier boosted them up. I think they don't have too much stock right now, but when I get it back, highly recommend because it's really nice quality stuff.
Yep. So Nat has joined us. Hi, Nat. It's awesome to see you. And in my news, I went to Dangerfield with Julie last weekend, and I'm wearing two of my Dangerfield purchases, this t-shirt, which you can see, and my trousers, which you cannot see. But I'm not the only one with new stuff. Look.
Oh, good fancy puppy bed.
George has a new bed. He also has a new crate because he was really not enjoying his travel crate, and I think it might just have been like too small and not breathable enough.
Oh,
so he's got a full-sized dog crate, and my sister doesn't like it. She's like, we've basically got a cage in our living room.
Yeah.
But George seems to like it a lot more than he did the travel crate.
Oh, gosh.
And so he got a bed to go with it, and we're trying to acclimatize him to it, just getting him, used to the fact this is his space, his bed, his place to be, rather than him taking over all of the furniture in the house, which is what he does currently. Yay. Hi, Amy. We're talking about George's new bed, which I will hop off my chair again and give you the chance to see him because it is
so cute.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got that I bought at Dangerfield last week is this pin, which I'm not even wearing. I just brought it out so I could photograph it, basically.
Yay.
Good pin.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, so we have to talk about our achievements for the week.
Oh gosh, yes, we do. Achievements. I spent a good amount of time yesterday reviewing everything I achieved in Q1 of this year, and I have forgotten everything on that list.
That's amazing. It's really good.
I think my big thing for Q1 was that I finished the first serious crew book and started the second.
Yeah.
And I am maybe 3 chapters away from hitting the halfway point.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really, really going through that quick. That's amazing.
Yes, but this is the interesting thing.
I feel like I'm behind now.
Halfway, when I got to the halfway point in the first serious crew book, I had I got lost and confused. Then I wrote a bit and got massively off the track and had to come back, sort things out, and kind of muddle through and eventually work out what was happening.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing that again.
Okay.
I got to this point and was like, I am nowhere near what needs to happen in chapter 24. How do I get there? And I've got a plan to get me there, but it doesn't feel right. So I'm still not sure if I'm there yet, you know? Oh, George sympathizes.
Well, I have 2 achievements for the week. What is he doing?
I'll have us so you can see him. Hopefully he doesn't move because I move.
Oh, so cute. Okay, my achievements are I got to 2,000 followers on TikTok, which is kind of huge.
That is very cool.
And the other one is that Hallmark got back to me. That's first 3 chapters of the story that I wrote real quick and sent out to them. And it was a no, but it was a no. And they told me the reasons why and how I could apply again when they next have an open call in October. So that's very, very, very promising that they liked my stuff.
That is amazing.
It was just basically the setting that I'd chosen. So super excited about that.
Like nobody wants a rejection, but if you have to have a rejection, that's the kind of rejection you want.
Yeah, it was. Talk of snakes into Atara in the chat. What a noisy pup.
Yeah. Okay, now I have loaned my tarot deck to Julie, so for our warm-up today, we will be relying on Jamie's decks. Oh my gosh, George. And we also, people in the chat, what have you accomplished this week? And Julie says, Jamie, you still have to finish that story, though.
Oh, I definitely will finish the story. I really love those characters and that setting. I might send it to 9 Star Press, see if they want it.
Yep.
All this commentary from George. Which tarot deck do you want?
Oh, let's see. Do you know what? In honor of Dangerfield's new collection, let's go Rider-Waite if we can. If that's
my Rider-Waite is out of the room, unfortunately.
That's
still
all good.
But we can do my other classic one, which is close to the Rider-Waite, the new agey one.
Sounds great. Oh, I love this. Nat says, I got a new sci-fi started this week. It's like 20,000 words so far and got some editing done on my horror. It's either aliens and spaceships or it's ghosts, demons, and monsters. This was more of an alien week. Fair enough.
I feel that.
My week kind of got a bit sidetracked with coursework and tax returns and fun, non-fun stuff.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dog, what are you doing? Get back in your bed.
All right, tell me when to stop shuffling.
Okay, now.
Okay. Ace of Wands.
Oh, yay. I love Ace of Wands.
That's a good one. Amy, I've patted a Tuatara as well. They feel so weird. Yeah. Yeah, like silk over a skin. It's very odd. All right, what do I need? I need my warm-up book. Ace of Wands. What do we know about the Ace of Wands?
Wands is the creative deck. So Ace of Wands is kind of start of creative journey. So you've got all of the energy and excitement that goes along with the start of a journey.
Getting hit with the creativity stick. It is a yes from the universe, pushing you to run, not walk, in the destination in the direction of your inspiration. So it's a time to start something or seize the moment, basically, I suppose. Ace of Wands. Today is the 2nd. Oh, and it is daylight savings for us tonight. So if you're joining, well, from anywhere really, we will be starting an hour late tomorrow. Remember that.
Yeah. Amy's just said I need a creativity stick to hit myself and my students with.
Take this one.
I suggest the pool noodle of creativity.
Anna has a set of green and red pool noodles cut in half that she takes for relieving sometimes, so that when the kids get unruly, she can get them to play Jedi and Sith. And half of the kids, she divides the kids into 3. So there's some are Jedi and they have to protect the people with no weapons, and then the Sith who have the red pool noodles have to try and get the people with no weapons. It's a whole thing.
I wish that Anna was my relief teacher. Oh, I also wish that Anna was my roommate. I saw on Facebook that Anna is making tea,
Bath tea. Yes.
And actually, I have made an Etsy order this morning. So,
have you now?
Yeah, I am so stoked for this. So basically, bath tea is like, it's like sort of Epsom salt and oatmeal and aromatics and all sorts of good stuff. And she gives you little tea bags to put them in so you can have your bath. And I am so excited for this.
It's really nice. We first tried it earlier this year when Mochi had fleas, and my ankles and feet were just covered in flea bites. It was driving me crazy. And Anna made this bath tea, and it's so soothing and so nice. It'll just make your skin feel really good. So highly recommend. This is New Moon Soaps on Etsy. I will find the link, and here we are. I'll share it to you.
So
if you're in New Zealand or Australia, go ahead and order some handmade nice stuff from Anna.
Yep. So I got the bath tea, but I also got something that has been on my want list for ages, which is the mermaid soap.
Yes.
Which has a mermaid tail coming out of it, and you get to keep the tail.
The little resin tail. Yeah.
Good. In your bed. In your bed. Okay.
We've got Ace of Wands, and I've got a 5-minute timer ready to go. So ready to start that warm up.
Yep. For anyone who is joining us for the first time, basically the warm up is a chance to get our creative muscles ready to go. We're going to write for 5 minutes without censoring ourselves or worrying too much about what comes out of our heads. And it's just a chance to use the Ace of Wands as a prompt, see what comes up either in story world or your own head, your own life. And this is also a good chance to kind of break out of your comfort zone a little. I usually type, and so does Jamie. So for this warm-up, we go back pen and paper, sort of old school, just switching it up a bit. And so 5 minutes on the timer.
Yep. Ready and go. Okay, that is our warm up done. Hello,
Yep.
Joanna.
Yep. And Caspian as well.
And Caspian. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. So
Nice.
it is really exciting to have both of you here. Caspian has just said that they can't write with their messed up wrist, so they're going to drink tea and lurk in the comments. Not happy to hear about your messed up wrist, but super glad to have you with us. And Joanna, it is super cool to have you joining us from your bed, and writing with a notebook sounds very cool. Hopefully you are enjoying that. Oh no. Julie broke the news to the kids that the 11-year-old has a friend coming over, so they have to wear clothes to which, tragedy.
It's a bad time for everyone.
Yeah.
My warm-up went very well. I thought Ace of Wands, I've had some trouble starting my Secret Garden #2 book and picking it up again. So I thought, what if when Alistair returns to school, he's kept from the one thing he really, really wants? How irritated would he be? So that's what I wrote. And that was very easy because writing an irritated Alistair is it's just like breathing.
I imagine that you just take Alistair, you put an irritation in front of him, and then you just sit back and watch him pop off.
Yeah. And just describe what he's thinking and how frustrating it is.
Yeah. I had the
But it has allowed me to introduce a new character, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, fun times. I had the realization that potentially the problem I'm having is that at the moment I've got the midway point, the realization that Sirius needs to have at the midway point happening in the garden, and 3 chapters before the garden, he is completely unaware of its existence. So I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe the midway point needs to happen with him becoming aware of the garden and getting told, no, not for you, buddy, instead. Yep. And so I think this means that I'm going to have to go back to my plot outline and kind of look at what needs to happen at the plot structure, how that's going to change things, and then come back to my writing. Yep. So it looks like I'm going to be plotting.
Oh, yeah.
But my sort of Ace of Wands thoughts were about the fact that it's the start of a new month, and it's Camp Nano, and so there's a lot of excitement and sort of energy to have there. But as creatives, we get to have that excitement whenever we want, because we get to frame how we approach our work. So we can,
I like that.
Basically, it can be Camp Nano whenever we want it to be.
Camp Nano is when you want it to be. It's just when you feel it in the heart. Yes, my shirt print is the right way up. Thank you. We had a whole conversation about it at the start of the sprint, so I won't reiterate. But yes, Little Yellow Bird, amazing clothing providers. Hit them up if you're in New Zealand.
I am jealous of the fact that Nat's doctor says eat whatever, because that is not what my doctor tells me.
Not what my doctor says either.
But I hope that the pizza is exactly what you want. We were having pizza for dinner last night, and I was very excited about this until I came home and discovered that it was homemade pizza. So there were 2 slices of homemade Hawaiian, which was very good. But then it was my brother-in-law's favorite pizza was the other kind, so there were anchovies on it, and I'm not a fan of anchovy on pizza.
No.
Okay, let's get our sprint started, because the puppy wants to go outside, and I can hear people coming home. So,
I feel motivated after that sprint, that warm up, to jump into my work in progress. So I'm very, very excited about that. So 20 minutes starting now. that is our first. That's our first chapter done. The first chapter of the sprint is complete now.
Go us. Interesting discussion happening in the chat while we were working then. But I discovered that I got off track earlier than I realized. So it kind of makes those Sirius was supposed to start looking for the garden in chapter 9, and that obviously did not happen. So it makes complete sense why he is nowhere near finding the garden now.
Yep.
So I'm actually going through. I have drawn myself a sort of new plot outline, and I'm actually going back and filling out what actually happened.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Doing it to my planned plot, and then I can figure out where I need to make adjustments.
Very good. I got 442 words of my boys teasing each other. Not in a sexy way, just in a making fun of each other way.
Yeah.
Just for clarity.
Diana wins. She got to witness awesome school reports and was brought a lovely coffee.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
I wish I liked coffee. Well, I'm glad we're all agreed that we won't start drinking on our sprints, because it really would be counterintuitive for me.
Yep.
And for you.
Yeah, and for Nat, and for Julie, it sounds like. So
we're all agreed.
Yeah. Oh, Amy's kind of in the same place I am, written an outline from a draft and is now going back to fill in and fix things early on, which is putting everything out of kilter, but it's what needs doing. Exactly, yeah. And Joanna points out, especially at 10 a.m., which reminds me, Jamie and I sort of spoke about this off stream, but we were thinking as part of Camp Nano, doing like a longer daytime stream, like a writing challenge. And why did I put like my diary out of reach? Hang on.
Because you live to be difficult.
I was thinking, well, we have to choose a day for me where I have the house to myself, basically. But fortunately,
ideally same for me. Also, I've got a dentist appointment sometime this week, and I didn't put it in my calendar, so I have actually no idea when it's going to happen, which is exciting. I assume they're going to text me the day before, so I'll get at least that much warning. But it makes it difficult to plan ahead.
Yes. Also, so the family are out of town for Easter, but I suspect you are also out of town.
I am out of town for Easter. I am driving down to Wellington on Good Friday, and we're coming back on the Tuesday. So I won't be able to stream for pretty much that whole weekend. Yeah, it's just going to be too difficult.
Yeah, well, I could do a solo, really long stream by myself, but
you could. I don't know how easy that would be.
Yeah.
I'm keen for one. I've finished my day job. That contract has finished up. So the way things are going, Anna's been working on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So those would be good for me. But having said that, I definitely have an appointment on this coming Wednesday.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well,
this
Monday the 11th then, potentially. The kids will still be at school. So in theory, I will be home with only adults and a puppy.
Oh, that would be all right. I'd like to start a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe at 9. Yeah, we don't really celebrate Easter at all, Nat and my family. It's a public holiday for all of New Zealand. So it's convenient to get together because people don't have school or work and stuff. We use chocolate. Like, we give each other chocolate, but we don't do any of the Easter stuff. Although I do
Yeah.
like to watch Jesus Christ Superstar, but that's a musical from the 70s.
Yep. My mum is an Anglican priest, which makes things a wee bit more interesting for us, but she only became a vicar a few years ago, and that means that Easter is now like her important work time. So
Of course.
it's weird, since becoming a vicar, we do less churchy things as a family because it's her job. Oh, hey, Amy's school is putting on Jesus Christ Superstar this year.
That's so cool. I wish I could come and see it. I love school productions so much. And I love Jesus Christ Superstar. The music's so good.
Excuse me. Julie, we said April 11th. So
I might do some impromptu ones this week on my stream just to get myself back into the habit of writing regularly. But I will just do them as the whim takes. So watch Discord and I will share in there.
Yep, I've put April 11th in my diary. It's big stream day, and we can work out the details closer to the time.
All right.
Awesome.
In the meantime, let's jump into our second sprint. Can you hear singing in the background, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes, a wee bit now, but it's...
Okay, I might just mute because I don't think Anna really wants to be live streaming singing.
She is much less loud than George was.
Okay, well, all right, maybe I'll leave it. Okay, yep. So 20 minutes starting now.
In your bed. One moment.
That is our second sprint done.
Awesome. So I brainstormed 10 possible ways, alternative ways that Sirius could get to the realization he needs to have.
Nice.
And I've identified 2 that I think would work well together.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I got 409 words, and Alistair's just being Alistair. It's good.
Yay. It seems like the fish song is striking a chord with people.
It's really lovely.
Enjoyed it, and Caspian and their roommate also are appreciated. Amy's put her editing project into Camp NaNoWriMo and written the start of a new scene, and Caspian admires my brainstorms. I am Gillian. Yes.
You're Gillian. Yes. I think so.
Yeah. Joanna has made 3 pages of character notes, which again is awesome progress. How did you get on? Oh, you've already told us. Gosh, my brain is...
I was like, are you asking me or are you asking the chat? Because I already said it.
Yeah. Alistair is being Alistair. Nat got 200 words.
And William is channeling his inner Sirius without even knowing it.
Oh dear. Do you know what it was that tripped me up? I was looking at the chat and thinking, I don't see what Jamie did anywhere in the chat.
I didn't write it down. Yeah.
So I am awake and talking to you all, but I am not entirely awake, it seems.
Yeah.
But
I haven't actually signed up to Camp Nano, so I'm going to do that right this second.
My shoulder is just annoying me for some reason.
Okay. Yes, good. Sunday. Yep, good. What is the genre? Good question. Okay. Shall we jump straight into another sprint? We're sort of running a bit behind.
Yep, let's go for it.
All right, 20 minutes starting now. Nope, actually starting now. There we go. There we go. That is our third sprint done.
Yeah. I've continued to make progress with my plot, though I've now kind of come up with a few big sort of what ifs that could change the story a lot. So I think I probably will not try to do any more writing today because I'd like to mull over these
Oh, yeah.
different ways the story could go. But yeah.
I got 222 words because I got very distracted looking at Waterstone's special editions books. And then I found out that Paul McCartney has put out a book, which is like a memoir, but it's based around the song lyrics he wrote for the Beatles, which would be a perfect gift for my dad if it wasn't almost $200. So I messaged Mum and told her about it and said maybe they could get it out from the library because it looks great. But yes.
Not $200 great.
Not $200 great. Yeah. Maybe it'll come out eventually in softcover. I don't know. But yeah.
Joanna wrote a couple of pages and needs a teleportation device. It sounds like Julia's investigating Monday.com. But yeah, and as you heard, my niece did some of her piano practice.
Good.
Yep, this is a new thing, only started this term, and she is going to be moving on to the second book soon. So she is doing amazing things.
Excellent. I'm just going to write myself a little to-do list. And
Yep, I need a bit of a bio break, so I might disappear quickly.
Well, why don't we start the next? She's gone. Start the next sprint. 20 minutes starting now.
Okay, I have returned. I am sorry. I disappeared very quickly.
I started the sprint, so we're 3 minutes in. Right, that's our last sprint.
Yeah. Pretty good thing that you started without me because we've only got 4 minutes left in the stream. So
yes.
Very good use of time.
I only got 186 words because, again, I got distracted with other stuff, but I still got some words, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I have got way more plotting done than I would have if I'd been left to my own devices.
Oh, good.
Nat has had a series of unfortunate events happening, involving cheese that would not stay on a cracker and soda. So Joanna is a bit distracted by pets, but still got a page done. Julie has started the first in-person meeting of the Jamie Sands fan club. So again, awesome work there. And yeah, we are all glad that Caspian is back. And that Nat had backup cheese.
Yes, very important.
Yep.
So I got, I think, 1,200 words this morning. I'm very happy with that. Even with getting distracted, that's some good progress that I can put into Camp Nao.
Yep, so I have an updated plot and I have started breaking that down into chapters. So I will probably continue to work on my chapters for the next little bit.
Yep.
And hopefully things will percolate overnight and I will be able to get some actual words done tomorrow.
Yes, that would be good. I'm going to get back onto my edits for my the Wattpad story, which is going to be not on Wattpad, so I can send it to Julie to have a read.
Awesome.
Yes. Very happy with that.
Yep. Speaking of having backups, I have added backing up my computer hard drive as part of my weekly kind of planning routine, but I have not done that for the last 3 weeks. So that's going to be the next thing on my to-do list for today.
Yes, excellent.
I use Dropbox and Scrivener to back up my works in progress to the cloud, but it's kind of good to have a physical backup as well.
It is, yeah. Ooh. Right. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some lunch.
Me too. So yeah, we will be back same time tomorrow for another writing stream.
1 hour later tomorrow.
Yes. So we will not be back the same time tomorrow. It will be the same time. It will be 10 a.m. New Zealand time, but it will be New Zealand Standard Time, not New Zealand Daylight Savings Time. So, you know, just to make things extra confusing for everyone, but particularly me.
Yes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yep. And Joanna, no bots today. We have noticed an amazing lack of bots recently. So
ever since the war between Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
Weirdly, no bots since then.
I can't say that I miss them.
I can't, no. I'm fine with that too. Maybe you could take the bot count out of the ticker for tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll see if I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go find food and we'll see some of you tomorrow and some of you next week. But until then, yeah, thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your day and happy writing.
Bye.
Bye.